All people have three levels of sense: internal sense, imaginary sense, and sense of spirit. But the effectiveness and importance of sense is purely individual. In the case of internal and external sense, some people show priority to sight, some in hearing, some in touching, some in smell, and some in taste. If we give sense experience in common, pupil absorb in a different ratio and effectiveness. Her oriented students may not look into the face of the teacher always. If the teacher comes that students to look to her face or to board, it can lead the students into misery. Visualization and imaginary sense practice also should make a part of the training and learning process. This practice help in enhancing imaginary or internal sense in a person. Imaginary senses are directly connected to the subconscious mind. Senses receive the outside instrument and convert into electric signal and deliver to the brain. The brain will not absorb it as fully. By connecting with the previous experience, brain compares it and interprets it, some it accept and some it reject, and thereafter formulate an inner image. This inner image is not the really or the incident. On the basis of each person's senses orientation, previous experience value, etc. He or she accepting things that are only acceptable to him or her. That means acceptable things only see, hear, touch, smell, and taste. The sense importance or orientation is the factor that decided this acceptance. The brain repents and stores things and experience that come through five internal and five imaginary sense with the help of all experience. Character repents possible only if it connects with the previous experience. This sense orientation theory is applicable only for common people. It is good to mix all the senses and imaginary senses activity to train more students at a time. This way we can make learning as happy and enjoyable process. Then of course no difference will come between play and learning. Learning become a play and play become a learning. It also develop all the senses in children. The teacher should of course need to know the senses orientation of each student. The training become more effective and useful.